Good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, good morning, depending on the country you're watching us from. My name is Benny Souza, and this is the first edition of my talk show, Let's Talk with Benny Souza. I'm very excited, enjoyed, happy to be with you this evening because this is a project I've been working on for a very long time. Today, I'll be talking about something that is quite peculiar to almost everyone. You must have experienced this at some point in your life, either as a teenager, as an adult, or a middle-aged person, or an old person. The topic is heartbreak, dealing with it before it deals with you. Everyone at some point in time must have gone through something that I call PTHD, that is post-traumatic heartbreak disorder. So that you're suffering from PTHD, that is post-traumatic heartbreak disorder. You start saying things like, all men are the same, all men are scum, oh, girls are this, girls are terrible, they are dating me for just my money, they are bad people, girls are horrible, men are bad. That's how they always do. Marriage is terrible, relationships don't end well. When you start to say things like that, you are just reflecting your hurt, your anger, and your bitterness. That also means that you have not necessarily healed from what made you that way. Now, there are different indications to someone that is suffering from PTHD. The first thing that you notice is that they find it very hard to love. We all at some point in time must have met somebody that no matter what we do, cook for them, do this, do that, blah blah blah, buy them a car, buy them a gift, do everything you want to do. You find they just do not break. The love does not just penetrate. Because most times they have not healed for what made them that way. A guy made them feel unwanted, or a girl made them feel like they are not wanted. So rather than for them to accept, okay, I might not be the best for everyone, you might not be right for everyone, and you might not be wrong for everyone. For instance, you can never be good to a wrong person, and you can never be wrong to a good person. So what that means is that even if someone says they're no longer interested, or they broke your heart, or you found out that they are getting married, or you found out that they have somebody you want to get married to, rather than say things like all men are the same or all girls are the same, you first have to heal from the hurts. These are some steps that you need to take if you've been heartbroken before, or you are currently experiencing a heartbreak. The first thing you need to do is stay off dating for a long time till you are sure that you have moved on. The consequence of not staying off dating is that you start to reflect your anger, your bitterness, your unresolved issues, or innocent people. Now, you also might start to fall ill or start to fall sick very, very, very regularly because you start to cry often, you don't sleep, there's depression, and some people that cannot handle rejection end up committing suicide. So first thing you need to do, you first must admit that you are hurting. You sometimes, it takes two to for a relationship not to work most times. If you are unsentimental, if you look back in retrospect without lying to yourself, there are some things that you also did that contributed to the breakup. If you look back and think about it, first admit your hurts, admit the wrong that you did in the whole process. And if you did not do wrong, which is usually not certain most times, you admit your hurts, you admit you're wrong, then you also admit the fact that you are not going to be right for everyone. So it is not always your fault that it did not work out. The person might not just be right for you. Then you start to move on. You heal. If you do not heal, please do not date somebody else. You are going to reflect your anger, your bitterness, your unresolved issues on somebody else. I would like to say this, that no matter how good you are, if you are very good in bed, who sent you work? If you are married, if you buy the girl a car, if you're a guy, you know how to cook, you go to their house as a girl to do laundry service, clean everywhere, for all you care, you can never be right for a wrong person. See you again next time. I remain your host, Benny Souza. You can follow me on Instagram at Let's Talk with Benny Souza. You can also follow me on Facebook and also on my YouTube page. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. Don't let all the slay go to waste. Follow me on my YouTube page. You can subscribe and also drop your comments. You can also send me an email on letstalkwithbennysouza@gmail.com. So if in case you have a story you want to share, even anonymously. And our next episode is going to be very interesting. We're going to be talking about something that is also peculiar to both sexes. Thank you and have a great week ahead. Bye. Ciao. Mwah. Bye.